Good evening and welcome back to InfraSpace here with our grid city, where our first train to our science area has arrived and instantly everything is blocked. Which makes sense because everything's trying to get into one lane. Makes absolute perfect sense. I'm going to let that filter out and then we're going to change up that and then we're going to turn off the middle lane. Oh, another train has arrived. Wow, and more trains are arriving. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, our road network's going to suffer here, but it should be okay. It's just the initial oomph of these require everything here. But, and there is a but. Today is going to be the last episode of this season. It's going to be the finale episode here. We do have more to do. We have more research. I haven't done any reds research or adamantium mining. I haven't done iridium or the neutron reactor. But I feel as if it's the end of the year. This episode's going up on the 31st, so Happy New Year's. And I feel as if it's a good place to bring this to a close, and then in the new year, maybe start a new one. I don't know. I might hold off for a couple of weeks and see whether there's any more updates and something coming, and then when there's another major update, we'll come back and start another series. But I feel as if I have achieved what I want to achieve here. I have learned that many things are wrong. The train system has been added and requires a different layout to how this works. It requires a bigger grid, basically. With a larger grid, the train system would have worked. We could have put stuff in the centre and places, but I would like to do a spider web system where instead of having grids, we have a spider web. You have a hex, and then they go off in like 6 directions. You have major motorways that go off in 6 directions, and everything's in a hex. I kind of like that idea. I don't know why. I just do. That's what I did when I first played this game. We tried to build a city like that, and I feel like that would work with the train system as well, because you could make the hex large enough, or not hex, as the spider web large enough to fit them in, and have like a train loop, and then maybe another train loop further out or whatever. Don't know. We'd have to see. But yeah, this is going to be the final episode. Hopefully we get some research going. This is just going to drop off loads of goods. But yeah, this seems like it's actually working pretty well. Just take it time. So what do we need? What do we need to keep this going? So we need more neural processors. Let's actually build some neural processors right out over here. Right out over here, because we can. So we go up by 5, long by 10, down by that. That should be enough for doing the thing we want to do there. So let's do the same here. We'll go out by 5, up 1, along by 10, down by again, now up 4, pump. You can go 15, then like that. There we go. And it's yeah, it'll do. So 15. You can barely see that writing underneath the up down. 15. Back to there. Okay. You should connect there just fine, and you should connect there just fine. And it's just this little bit of the grid here which is broken. That actually works out pretty well. I don't mind that at all. Actually, that's not too bad. Seems like they're about 15 wide, just under 15 wide. It's just the roads are awkward. I really wish they didn't have those connecting roads there. I wish they worked like the other buildings. You just put them up against the edge, and then they have an input and output on their own. Or more importantly, the highways are fine. The highways are actually fine with it. That's not a problem. What I wish is I could see where we even build train stations here. When you put them down, you could see the roads, because you can't see the roads. There's no indication that it has roads on it. And it also snaps to roads. So the actual building itself snaps to a road. So you think, oh, okay, like another one. I'll snap it to a road here. And then all them bits point out. It's like, ah, that's not what I wanted. No. How could you? And then it's not quite lined up with it. It uses a curve. So, yeah, it doesn't conform. Ah, how dare you not conform. Although that one there did work a lot better than I expected. Yeah, that actually did work a lot better than I expected. Connect that up there and then just moving it around. Maybe we'll do that in the future. Maybe I'll just pin it directly to the line and then just destroy the road it's pinned to and draw in the things. That would work fine. I feel that would work fine. Yeah. Okay, neural processors. Neural processors. What do they require? What do they require? Neural processors are here. They require nanotubes. Of course they do. Of course they do. So, how can we get 4 in here? But we require nanotubes as well. So if they require nanotubes, this requires carbon, of which we're not making enough of. One. Put in some carbon. The edge here of getting how large things are. Wow. Now that's interesting. This is going to be angled and it does fit. Hey, it looks weird. It does fit. Power. We also need power coming out here. So you to there. 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 Awesome. Right. Okay. we are struggling for power. But we are now producing enough nanotubes to do the thing we want to do. But we want to increase this. We want to make this more. More. So let's add. Yeah. 4. Not enough power in network 1. No. No. This is bad. This is really, really bad. Where is our power? Up here. We need to add another nuclear reactor. Which luckily we can do with ease. But then we need to come in here and turn up our product. Okay. We also need more carbon and more neural process. I'm not really surprised about the carbon. Can do more carbon, right? carbon. Carbon is good, but we need more nanotubes. Okay, oh, I keep pushing the wrong button. Nope. Nanotubes we can do with... We can do some more in the centre. Do. Okay. Nanotubes in there, they'll get boosted. And we need some more microchips. We always need more microchips. Microchips are the bane of our existence. Let's see. Microchips are made here. Electronics factory. Nope, nope. Microchips are made there. I suppose we could bring some power in as well. That's what you want. Okay, and they want sand as well. We're doing okay for sand. We're doing okay. We're doing more man. Doing more. Many, many, many more. Okay. And everything looks good. Everything looks good. Steel production can just be increased. Bring it up to 75%. Now we need more iron production. That's fine. We can increase iron production 75% as well. Oh, producing way more new. And then we need more carbon. Oh, what a surprise! Power line into there as well to make that happy. There we go. Okay. Are we good now? Yes, we are good now. Awesome. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. All is good. Why are you struggling for good meals? What's our good meal? 360 and a 2. So what? No, sorry. Good meals are 178 out of 150. That's okay. We're still making more. 172 out of 150. Everything else looks good. The ratios look good. That's just a delivery thing, isn't it? That might be them doing stupid stuff on the trains. I don't know. How is our road network doing, however? Let's see. Let's see. Go back to the center. So it's busy, but it's not congested. Trains have definitely fixed the problem for us. Oh yes. Oh, yeah. You're still struggling for chips. That's fine. I don't think I overdid the chips, so in fact we're not producing enough chips technically. Not really a surprise there, is it? Let's be honest. Seems like microchips are the absolute everything. They just need so much. So much, it's unbelievable. Right, there we go. Okay, are you good now? Are you good now for microchips? Yeah, we're good. 193 out of 190, so not really. We still need more. And how are we doing for green? Green chips are not making enough. We're not making enough for everything, but But this is what I mean. This is the stage of the game we've got to there. Is we're just adding some more things, and then when we add more things, we've got to get the other things to do it. And the network that I built here, the grid city that I've built here, doesn't work. A grid city would work if it was built in a different way, but this one doesn't work. It needs redoing. It needs stations putting internally. It needs things spreading out more and mixing around. So yeah, see up here is still struggling. It's got no carbon at all. Barely producing enough carbon. I could put some carbon productions up here. No reason why I couldn't do that, and then they could always ship the carbon back down if they want. Let's do that. Let's put some carbon up here. Just to offset something, so the carbon should come into these first because they deal with first come first served. So this should get what it needs now. You're struggling for blue science packs because blue science was struggling for carbon. But yeah, so here we go. So these should now all start getting carbon from these, and then any excess carbon will go over here. But this is what I'm talking about. Building like this with relying on the train grid means that this is never going to get carbon because everything down there is requesting it first. And by the time everything is full up, you might get one train come up here delivering like a couple of carbon, and then they request them all again. The only way to counter that is to just have so much excess. So, like, produce almost twice the amount that you actually need in order for it to work. That's about the only way I can see how that would do it. But you need to really build things close by. So, if a building requires carbon and iron, you want to build the carbon nearby at least iron. Or you can't really do. You kind of could have, but yeah, whatever it requires, it needs to be nearby. So, and that's how it works. So all your science needs to be kind of nearby itself. See, this requires sulfur, but it's got sulfur because we're producing ridiculous amounts of sulfur. We're at 25% sulfur, and we're producing 60 more than we need. But that works. You require green science pack, but that's yeah. But this should start producing science now and doing its thing. So, yay. Yeah. Building stuff as close to each other as possible just is how it works. And then if you go, right, okay, I need to build some microchip factories, so I really want to build these close to electronics. And then this building wants to be close to that. But then you fall into the trap of space. You fall into a trap of space. You end up being like, oh no, I need to do this, I need to do that. I suppose it boils down to what you need. So you'd look at they're consumed at the housing. So you look at the housing and go, right, it requires home robots. So I'm going to do a home robot build somewhere near these houses. So we're putting home robots here, and then behind it we're putting everything required to build the home robots. And then for the next housing complex, we'll do it again, and we'll do it again. And then like every area gets its own thing. So essentially you'd have a group of houses, and then all around it be industry. You'd have another group of houses, all around it be industry. That's the only way to get this, I feel, to work that way. Although, if you built your industry around and then had your houses all in the centre with trains coming in, that would work as well, because you could build like home robots in a couple of different places around and have them train in. That would work. Just trying to kill some time here to see whether we can actually catch up on some stuff, but I don't think we're going to. I think I'm happy with this. I have learnt a lot. I have done a lot in this. We've done the planetary capital. We have 6,000 citizens. We've got less than 200 left to upgrade fully, so that is easily on its way. We're going to achieve that quite easily. We just got a couple over here right on the edge, which are actually requiring oxygen. They should upgrade anytime soon. Habitat is full. Fulfill the additional needs. So yeah, oxygen. So is oxygen a thing? Oxygen a thing? Is it a thing we're struggling for? We are kind of. don't know how much through oxygen presses. So 1, 2, 3. And what about in this other corner? No, you're all okay in the other corner. Saw some habitats get degraded there because of good meals. I don't know why that is. We're producing enough good meals. Yeah, we're producing enough. I don't know why you would not be getting them. Your output storage is full. Fertilizer is fine. You're fine. Yep, you're producing the good meals. I don't know why you're not getting them. You're struggling for vegetables. Vegetable output storage is full. So why are you struggling to get vegetables when... See, that's a logistics problem. I feel like the trains have introduced some issue somewhere where like this might be something over the other side of the map is produce something and goes, hey, who needs it? And if everyone's going, no, yes. And then it's got to wait for it to get all the way over here before it can request anymore. Which is weird because, yeah, see, it's out of vegetables. But here we are full of vegetables and we're just not sending them over to here. For some very bizarre reason. The roads are not broken in any way. Nope, everything is connected. Everything is connected. Why aren't you or you or you or you, who are all full, sending your stuff to there? How very strange. Right, okay, I'll tell you what, we'll get rid of that. And we'll build a new one. I reckon you could send up some goods to here? And that'd be nice. There we go. You're full. You're full. Okay, so maybe like I had a building in here which was just requesting stuff and it was stuck in the network somewhere. Maybe sometimes you just need to clear out the buildings and rebuild them. And that's nothing against the game. It's clearly a bug, but it's not against the game. It could just be where we've had updates. There was an update obviously for the trains, and that introduced a bug where sometimes stuff would go onto a train station, go all the way around the train station loop, and come back to the original train station to go off somewhere. Because that's just how the logistics worked for it. It was very strange. It was broken. So maybe I have some buildings where their goods are in a station somewhere and are broken. I don't know. Not these. No, they're just struggling because they're just struggling. Yeah, they're just struggling because of the logistics on that one there. But hopefully that will fix our food problem, and then we can get our level. Because we had some citizens drop down to level 4 because they can't get enough food. It's very, very bizarre. But yeah, I'm happy with this. I think we did a good job. I think everything is awesome, and I think we should leave this here, and we'll come back in the new year with something new. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this series, and I do hope to see you whenever we start the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.